Buoyant and languid, where will the wind take you? Buoyant and languid, where will the wind take you?
Okay. Where am I supposed to go? I'm like right here. Oh, okay, right here.
You there, Abster?
Abster.
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
This is a piece of lemon
The tower is
squeezy.
either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Eglet Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Yes. That's a good idea. Just like yeet Abby off of top of a huge cliff and hope that she can keep flying into the sky at or far off the ground. Great idea. Well, do we a new character to meet?
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Relaxation and warmth, yearning and sorrow, a feeling of nostalgia, and warmth.
A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover. My name is Jacona. a wandering
Jacona.
bard. I'm glad to have met you.
You looking for me?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. as I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency.
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting, Cartathea?
Where's the portrait? When does it become Blue's Clues?
Even the smallest things count.
Are we gonna skidoo into a portrait?
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
Well, that's interesting.
Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
This week's episode of Rover's Memories. Hello? Game. It'll load. Thank you. Yeah, this is where when we saw her on the... at the event there when we got the laurel.
Tune into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Laureate. Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them. What is the meaning of this?
So it's like connecting her to
Someone
To
used
her,
the resonance
like, through their-
ability to help me
through the
relive
memory?
this moment, but this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice. Then tell me, am I their resonator?
a question I've yet to answer.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan through Nodia. But you really don't have any idea.
actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something. The details
Why is everybody missing their memories in this game? Look what that. Resonator
so
can't
deeply
remember
concerned
anything.
about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
She can't remember anything. Everybody just reincarnating, can't remember any other past life.
Whoa! Check it out! Frequencies got split apart.
What do you mean? Right now, are we kind of like... I mean,
Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
you can sense Abby.
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. No, there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Something come to mind?
I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Hey, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Meridian smell I'm getting from you?
The
So,
scent of a Thermodian.
her body is locked
You
in
can perceive the Thermodian.
inside a spire, and then there's a tower inside of that that has the Sentinel.
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Thermodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Thermodian's resonator?
We're making
I think she's the
assumptions. Let's
resonator
err
for
on the
both.
optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Thermodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
We look at it, she's the resonator for both, or she's the resonator for the Meridian, and then Thebes is the resonator for
After
the
all, that
Sentinel.
unique echo of yours
It's like
leads
locked
the
away, so
Sentinel's
she hasn't been
powers
able to
for
connect to
treatment,
it.
does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
Right.
Spending so much time alone in the Sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities.
Countless
I brace myself for
possibilities.
whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
You're literally talking to the reincarnation of the god of this world. Like,
It also acts as the
Pretty
person that
sure.
maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity.
the resonator can
The entire
get through whatever barrier she wants.
and the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes, I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish. I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
And that would be the new character.
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise.
Hmm.
No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
And we out.
Oh my goodness.
Wiki wiki, no eggs and bacon.
How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach? Phew. I tried everything. You just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
And then we explain to her all the things that done happened.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments.
Yes.
The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
It is a big cat.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Coulter. So, what do you plan to do next?
A new challenger has entered the field.
My lady. My name is Sebastian. As per my lady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
The Phasalia family? The one that's likely worshipping the Carnonian? Why does she want to talk with me?
The lady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to the lady.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
So we're gonna find out like the head of that family is the jellyfish girl.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, She's known to be a recluse and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
They all sound like clickbait titles to me.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
But how about a short version? Give me a quick summary all.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
The hell?
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor. Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Definitely the jellyfish girl.
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardothea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier.
Nah, I would never have guessed.
Same person. Looks like I need to pay her a visit.
Nah, that didn't occur to me at all. They didn't, like, neon signpost that at all. Human.
Still recognize me? Surrender. will yield. Running won't save you.
Okay, that one did drop. Echo. I was hoping one of them would drop an echo.
Can you
Ooh,
keep
they both dropped echoes. Nice. That's 2 of our 3 for the daily. Is there a okay, that gets rid to the book. It is way over there. I was thinking it wasn't that far. No, it's way over there.
Can you keep up?
Hello. I received Chacona's memo. I think the head of the Thessalians approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Thessalians try anything against you, I'll do that, even if it means storming through their front doors. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information on the person past the and I'll call you as soon as I find it.
Storm, hear my command. Serenade. Synchronization.
And schmacka.
I'm okay.
Okay, I thought I was gonna have them done before they could me with that, but I guess not.
Bloom. Luminous energy. My compliments. Still recognize me?
They're their 3rd for the day. I'm gonna go do this real quick. I really like these puzzles. What do we need? Yellow. Yellow. How many do we have? 4. Oh, this one will be. I know we should go red. Okay. See, they went through off with having the blue. They haven't. Is if we. I don't know. Wait. There. No, it's not gonna work because then we're still gonna have one wrong color. We couldn't do it like that because that's all of our moves. Let's see. Yeah. Two. Yeah. Then I guess consider those and connected to it. It shouldn't be that hard. I'm missing them really simple because it shouldn't be that. Right. I don't know, maybe I'm freaking different. If I make... Oh, I'm an idiot. If I make that blue and that blue, then I can convert all of that to red And then now it's all red, so we can convert it all yellow. There we go. I was just being an idiot. I was trying to make it more complicated than it was. We got some feathers. Sounds about right though. I do that all the time to make stuff more
Can you keep up?
make puzzles more complicated than they actually are.
Now, if you'll please just...
Sebastian. But he's not under the sea.
Now, if you'll please just...
Here's the question. Is he a vampire?
Now, if you'll please just...
Are you a vampire? Hmm. Fancy. Yep. It's jellyfish lady. I knew it. Sit.
One moment, please. I shall inform the lady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary. To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation. Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family.
They knew what they were doing with that camera shot. They knew what they were doing.
The new crown of the Carnival.
Have you seen my crown by chance? How cool we gotta do it. It's just too good.
The laurel is a gift of the divinity. What claim have I to crown one as distinguished as yourself?
Sorry, that was a bad joke.
I should be the one to apologize for not understanding our guest's attempt at lightening the mood. Very well. You may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
I guess now we'll be able to actually go inside this building. Maybe there's some collectibles here. Walk this way. You fancy automatic doors. Under the sea, under the sea,
Won't you have a seat?
Even her hair moves like jellyfish.
I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
Just you. Yeah, no, she's gonna try and poison us to this point.
This tea, is it from Ginger?
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Thessalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Laguna?
Give it a way that feels wrong.
So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Laguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous two attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Laguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
The Order worships the Therodian. Everyone in the dark, given how strange your family's been acting.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my requests. Come, the truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
What, the Order is a cult? The dude's lying about being the prisoner of the Sentinel? Nah.
Truly
I will
worship
have never guessed.
the aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
This is it.
Are you prepared? Yes.
Hmm?
Now
And
that
sit.
we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave, even if you want to.
Can you keep up?
Hmm. A swad. Hmm.
Just as I expected, the Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form. A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
Oh, look, her mark's on her tongue. I just noticed that her one's on her tongue. Easier said than done. What makes you? I can do that. I'm done.
In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
I'll leave his mission region. Leaving Ninja would be a trail of duty. Love recovery. Leave his region.
I understand the position you're in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order.
Can we stop calling them the Order, just call them the cult, like
My estate would suit
they
you
are. Just call them the
for the
cult.
remainder of your
Cool.
time in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Phoebe. Considering how
Regarding the maiden
strong she is
is
with
entirely fiction.
her
The
powers,
Sentinel
I'm
does
pretty
indeed
sure that's
appoint a maiden to be their
gonna be
resonator,
her.
though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
So that's probably what it is. It's probably the one is probably the Nodian's resonator, and then Phoebe is probably the one for the Sentinel.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the sentinel. Only the chosen one may hope to draw it.
And what about Corythea?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
Already chosen.
In the past, each year the Thessalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers, while overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorous sphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Corythea's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonaro sphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinshi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
By all means. Rover, who are you really? The Sentinel's arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
She is above all
I would
the
never have imagined someone
the Sentinels,
already
so
considered a martyr could still be alive.
to
What surprises me
even if she's
more
not
is
the
connection
resonator of
you
the
have with the Sentinel.
Sentinel, she can interact with any of their stuff.
We Thessalias revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel.
Would it be more fitting to address you as master? Then I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos? Heaven can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator Sonaro Sphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you are the one that Cardathia sends wandering outside the Sonaro Sphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish. There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate.
We got the
that leads
swad.
directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lift.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specific.
Oop. I thought I was just going to open a door and not teleport us right away.
The Phasalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonaro Sphere.
Before it became a Sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Phasalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I have built for easy access.
I don't see anything to collect around here. I thought there'd be some thing to collect, guess not. Oop. Almost fell off the edge. And away we go.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
Another.
You're quite
Can you
different
collect?
from what the rumors say.
Oh, and what rumors have you heard?
That you're loose, a mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor. Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plague, and rarely returned to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Thermodian's whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber with a poison of their own making.
So basically, they're
My succession ritual, well,
constantly being
unforeseen incident
spiritually
gave rise
attacked
to
by the
whispers
Thermodian,
that sparked those rumors.
and then the person that's destined to be the next head has to poison them and then take over. And that's where we're going up there eventually.
Outside, they call me the Bane, but historically every head of the Thessalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet.
And we have arrived. Now we have another teleport location.
We've reached the old seminary's undercut. The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on
That shit,
foot.
little jellyfish. That's when we start attacking. She's got a little jellyfish that spawns. Like that.
Try not to blink. Why not
Interesting.
save this? Strange.
You're all nice.
This area was clear.
Oh. That was interesting.
Didn't think there would be gull puffs here.
I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind saying?
I'd better not ask what she plans to do.
The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trial and was crowned by the Order. A day when the leaf burned and none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Renacita vanished unrived. Yet due
Oh,
to
there's a
the
whole
lack of
area here to
evidence,
explore.
The second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turbin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonora spheres in
Sounds like someone inside the seminary.
Precisely.
Okay, I do have voices all the way up.
Feels a tide pull.
Another. And we get that.
What we want has a way of appearing when least expected.
Like one more thing, we'll have that done.
The gateway into the Sonora sphere is just on the other side of this bridge.
We don't get to play as her anymore.
This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the Sonora sphere. And who can wield the sword of divinity but a blessed maiden?
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other Sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you brought me a new gift.
They got 3 then? And there she is.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh, a Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to you. I've been searching for answers. This must be the sword of divinity. Turbin. The one with the Sentinel Sentinel's power sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sort.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origin.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it? The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear. If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Fernodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh? This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Fernodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are 2 other swords.
That was you, which you got the visions of just then.
Hopeless, and the sword of virtue, halted. Yes, did you see them too? Placing the 3 swords in their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main temple. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Fernodians doing? If we do nothing,
We'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden,
please, Cartathea would suffice.
And then we're
I
gonna
have
get
faith
the other
in
2
you.
swords.
I've waited for this moment, this chance to save the Sentinel and my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
How do we get up there?
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
What you said to Cartathea there?
Yep. Oh well. I didn't realize it was gonna start a dialogue. Oh well. Then we missed out on all dialogue. See? Oh, I guess the gravity is swapping because that one's upside down, so the gravity's swapping to match the upside down perspective.
Are you all right?
Or maybe it just
The
turned, or maybe it
gravity
just turned up.
occupies the space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
If I was right, it is gravity going the opposite way. So this place upside down.
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground. Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone. It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Okay, then we have the sword back. What's this? Oh, I guess this is like an elevator. Top floor. Yep, and there's the gondola.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
I'll go first.
It seems I get to enjoy a free ride after you've scouted the paths ahead.
You look distracted. Thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
I am afraid, but not of the answer. We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Sick. They're doing a water roller coaster. I like those sound effects. That's hilarious.
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
Yeah, I guess there's not really more of a dock area here.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spot must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primes used it to purify the first dark tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spot. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants hiding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
If the Phenodium created the dark tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More dark tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Vines spawns from the remnant of the dark tide. Entangle the hovering statues. Use Grithia's ability to purify the statues, purifying nearby statues to clear the corruption on connected. The vines block robust path forward. Locate and use remnant sparks to clear the way. Remnant spark at the vines to purify them. So it's literally just the same thing as we were doing with the other like explosive and fire things. We're just
These are remnants of the Dark Tide. Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's
The top here. Really? And
One more time.
yep. Everything.
Hopefully this helps. No hesitation.
Anything else up here?
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps.
Cool. A new one's nice.
Strike from the shadows.
Oop. I love the edge there.
An unexpected discovery. Hopefully the end has come.
Aha!
Moment of resonance.
And bang.
Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
There we are. And all kinds of new echoes. Okay, now where are the things? They weren't all the way up here. Oh, there's one of them.
Remnants of the past.
So we're supposed to somehow like get up onto there and I see him somewhere around here with the flip gravity. Oh, okay, I guess we go that way then it.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Oh, I guess now we can use the gravity calibrator with special energy. Use the gravity calibrator to change the gravity direction, enabling access to unreachable areas. Pick the direction indicated along the wheel to change gravity. The yellow indicator shows the direction gravity. Gravity calibrator will emit different colored light based on direction of gravity allowed. Blue when aligned with normal gravity, yellow when aligned with inverted, green when gravity is oriented sideways. Interesting. Okay. So now it should like flip. There we go. Okay, we had to click on the arcade, then I just need to click on the thing. There we go. So yellow is inverted. And then if we exit out of that, we should End up on the... Yep,
It's
we're on the
turning.
sealer now.
Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Hmm. Okay, these ones
Hopefully this
activated.
helps. Bad timing.
The hell, I tried to fight them a second ago and they wouldn't activate, now they did.
The
Let me
end
know.
has come.
There we go.
Strike from the shadows. Hopefully this helps.
And then none of them gave me, what the hell? And then none of them gave me echoes.
Hurry! We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
And one more over here. That should, yep. There we go.
Sounds like Thorn's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Now we... Flip it around. I like this mechanic. Here, over here, there we go. Right, real quick.
Leave it to me. Moment of resonance. I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps.
Yeah. Oh, I can't use it until it's charged. I
One
can't
more
use it
time.
because it doesn't reset. Okay.
The
Now I
hour is
can.
upon us.
It's like, why can't I use it? It's charged. Because it hadn't
No
come
hesitation.
back off the cooldown and really charged back up.
An unexpected discovery.
Okay, I thought this would be something, I guess not. And yeet. On to the next area. Oh, well, we can't just crash down. I wanted to jump. I wanted to jump down again. I wanted to just like jump all the way down that. And then we did the first one.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Apparently that goes somewhere.
Out of the ordinary, I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now.
Where did this go?
Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Okay. Well, I can't really return to it.
Leave it to me. Moment of resonance.
I realized this would just be leaving the quick ice, and this would be part of that area.
Sounds come forth.
Complete the dart challenges by evading lightning strike within a given time period. Okay, so it's the same as the other one that we did.
One more time.
Okay, I can do that. Dang it. Did I just get it cleared? Did I just get like the minimum on it? Okay, I guess it considers it cleared because it's not activating again. I guess there's another one I could get to at some point. So it should just take me right there. And I went off the path that they had planned. They're not here. Or did it actually just like not leave them here? Didn't move them? I guess it must have moved them over to the right. Oh, I guess it tell me I have to start all the way again. Right there. Okay, let me up here. Okay, so I guess it wants me to go back to that last checkpoint. Oh, I see. So I didn't finish the next checkpoint. It has it right there. Yep.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now. Another water ice is coming. Are you planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Up we go. Oop, is it like a gravity swap too? Yep.
Remnants of the past. By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city, but all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too. Obstacles ahead.
Interesting.
Let's get off here. There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
I'm gonna swap gravity again. Now we get to fight some more
A
knights.
tacitite device.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps.
This should do the trick.
The end has come. No hesitation. Hopefully this helps. Leave it to
Two.
me.
Oh, nope, there's some more.
Hopefully this helps.
It. Oop. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Oh, then we gotta heal when we do that too. Just
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnants, Mom.
there we go.
Up
And then
ahead
we
is
move
the
on.
Tower of Salvation. And that's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
Yes, A name taken from the Order's Codex.
Oop, there we
Remnants
go.
of the past. Wind guide me.
Okay. That was a new one. So we may have missed a few of those before now because I hadn't noticed that till now. Oh well. Whatever, so you can come back here later. And back to normal gravity.
I'd rather know I'm a being than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the
The
past.
heck was that?
Would it be so different from choosing to enter them?
Random
I must find the
fireworks.
answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am, I can take care of myself.
Yeah.
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, Phone.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Just a flesh wound. Before my... Just a flesh wound!
Insist. Here, take this.
Interesting. I wonder if I had picked my last five from either she gave me like a big one. They had like a small one. I wonder if she would have gave me a big one if I had picked that. Oh. Parkour. We are parkouring across holographic bookshelves. Oop. Oh my god, game. That's so stupid. It pulled my view. I was doing fine, but then because there was another thing there, it like pulled my view that way. Enter the door of Unity, transports you to a new area and challenge is the direction of gravity. Or changes, oh, it's that challenge. Changes the direction of gravity. Okay. I love that challenge, and that's hilarious. Or that or the achievement name. Yeah. I love that. There it is. What are you supposed to put? Back through now then?
There's no knowing what will happen once Turbin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
Are we gonna have a fight or something? Okay, so I guess we have to get all 3 pedestals and that'll
No
clear
longer
that.
shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seeds, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One, will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these 3 doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden, Fleur-de-Lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
Look at a flash of the past.
I told you to stop sticking random stuff in here. Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion.
What frequency?
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue bottle landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on a pedestal has something to do with it.
Hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turbin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would I do that?
I believe it was meant to be true, Nathan.
Under the right circumstances, I want to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere. Would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted with Hammer to the resonator, so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Thelodian altered him. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
Look. Relation to.
Huh?
Wait, so.
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Katrina.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere.
Now the storm is raging.
I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
For the clues.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. It's so cramped in here.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember. It's safer this way. You should get some rest. I'll be counting on you again tomorrow.
Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this? Well, I don't
Ooh, new
intend
pack
to wait
member.
around either.
Are you going to search those areas
Yeah,
we
the
passed
clear-
before alone?
Hello, Annabelle. Welcome to the Grizzly Pack.
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this. Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Thessalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Got a handmade panini. increases energy regain of all resodators in the team by 28% for 30 minutes. Interesting.
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency.
Wow.
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like, a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite.
You tried to eat it?
To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it
Mm.
But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty
You might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
will do. Count on me, 100%.
Mm.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoiding the fuss. Now,
Mm.
since you're all here, how about a They're a lot feistier than before. Sink
My ult again.
into the endless deep. Hold from the abyss. Oh, this will be fun.
There we go. Mm.
Well, this is where our paths must part.
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds two.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I could take?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up. Last thing's a second.
I thought we need that for like one more pedestal. No? Maybe later with 4 rounds, place some more.
If only I could still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect. The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords. Hardness should be here somewhere. This is
Okay,
where
I
the
guess-
acolytes used to be tested.
We just use that to get through to here, and then we're gonna get the other swords, I guess.
That Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Trust thy neighbor, else land will stay fallow. Unite the isle, those levees will stay unbuilt. Brothers and sisters, let the sky, the land, and the seas be united. The path to righteousness is lit by the sacred fire of unity.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the three major belief systems, the faith of unity. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in finding Hogness if we can't repair the waterway. At that distance, we should take a wing ray.
I'll have to guide.
Hold on tight. Don't go falling off.
And straight into a fight. Or not? Okay.
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
The hill platform of the Statue of Divinity Divine Justice creates strong remnant energy, proceeding adjust your gravity in the direction. Perpendicular to the platform.
Start it here. Grab on tight.
Huh? Oh, okay.
There we go, sideways. There we go.
That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
Casting a plunging attack above the hilt platform will cause the Statue of Divine Justice to descend, triggering a section of the ruin to move.
Is this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
I think it's just like, well, we just brute forced it into place where we wanted it rather than trying to search for some proper mechanism. Yeah. Why can't I use her abilities to... I don't know. I thought okay, maybe I have to do that after. Maybe I have to remove everything, then we have to do that, I guess.
Are these the so-called dragons?
Is that a problem?
The last one was bigger.
Which last one?
Gehenna. Ever heard of it?
I used to ride it. It's Hogness. There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorient. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
An unexpected discovery.
Okay.
You can let go now.
Okay, so now I can use her ability.
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
Oh, there we go. She's like so soft, so cuddly. And yeet. Yeet. We're back on normal gravity. Oop, apparently the chest right there. Yep.
Cherish every gain.
Okay. Now we get this sword, and there's probably gonna be a fight, isn't there?
It's stuck on the pedestal.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
So I guess we have to finish the waterway and then we can get the sword, I guess.
Wind guide me.
There's another one over there.
It's identical to the last statue. Same as before.
Let me be there forever.
Okay, then now we can clear all of these. I'll have to fight.
Leave it to me.
Yep.
Hopefully this helps. No hesitation.
Yeah, them spawning is what I was expecting.
The end has come. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
Here to get them.
Strike from the shadows. Moment of resonance.
There we go. Yeah, then I can clear all of that. Yeah, and I can
Don't
throw
push
it
yourself
at
too
that.
hard. It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
And then now we need to be sideways again. We can slam that. A bit's connected now.
We're still missing an arrow.
Over there.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it. Just a bit more.
I'll handle this bit. You rest. You've done well. Let's see if I can get a feel for how strong the gravitational forces are.
Okay.
All right.
This is weird. Okay, well because gravity is so weird here, like it's not wanting to, it's not, where did it go? My God, just let me fucking land. The gravity is so weird, it won't let me friggin'. It won't fucking just let me turn the direction I'm trying to turn. It's so stupid, dude. It won't let me turn the direction I'm trying to turn. It's like locking my camera from turning more, and then it won't let me turn the direction I'm trying to turn because. Oh my God, it's right there! Why the fuck could I not turn? What? Look, it won't let me fucking turn back towards it. Okay, whoever fucking designed the fucking flying in this beat, the goddamn fucking idiot. Because I was literally pushing for the direction to go straight towards where that. Look, it's not even going the direction I'm pushing. Like, this is not the direction I'm pushing the buttons to go, and it's going the complete opposite direction to the direction I'm pushing. Like, I don't know what the fuck it's doing. Go that way. Go that way. Look, I'm pushing toward the direction that is, and it won't go that way. I was literally pushing up. I was pushing towards where it wants me to go, and it won't let me fly that way. Like, I have no idea what the fuck the game wants me to do. Can I just land? Can I just fucking land? Can I stop flying, please? No, apparently I can't. There we go. Fuck. It's gonna take me forever because it won't just fucking go in the direction that I'm pushing. Like literally, it wants me to go right there above the statue. I'm aiming for the statue. I tried to push the direction of the statue. I don't know. It can tell me here. Why would I want to be here? This isn't the goddamn statue that you want me to fucking move. So why the fuck do you make me go here? It's so stupid. So it had the statue right there where it wanted me to go. It wouldn't let me fly into it because it wants me to come over here and do this fight. It has nothing at all to do with the fucking statue that we're supposed to be moving. So I have no idea what the hell this is even about. No idea why I'm even doing this.
The hour is
Use a fucking alt. Why I'm even doing this fight. This fight literally has nothing to do with moving the fucking statue. Hey, Tiny. How's your day going? I'm not even sure which way they want to make the gravity now. Normal or what? In that way, since the fist is right there? Or no? Okay, yeah. I think that's right. I made it at about... Then is it banner Oh yeah, I saw that on Twitter that they're like Danny is supposed to be the new one. Oh, let me open it in another direction. Back this way.
Cardathea?
I'm ready.
I get to that chest.
Remnants of the past. Wind guide me.
Apparently didn't want me to do it. So to go over there for some weird reason. Some guy.
Leave it to me. The end has come.
Smack.
Strike from the shadows. Hopefully this helps.
lightning dragon.
I sense your weakness. The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps. Break. No hesitation.
There we go. There we go. Honestly, don't know why I had to go around the other directions, because the first time I could have flown into that path right there, but whatever.
As it was meant to be. So beautiful. I had forgotten.
Do you want to stop further?
No, we have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogmas now.
Really
Cherish every game.
Okay. It actually was a chest. I thought it was gonna be a another one of the creatures, but it actually was a chest. Now we can actually get the sword.
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
We'll do it together.
But
If it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
no traps.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good. Why don't you call phone over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
Phone heard you. Come on.
And away, here we go.
The way you were when you saw the plushie echo, it was unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the Blessed Fleur de Lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Christopher the Playwright.
Oh, how did he betray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance.
Perhaps the sentinel believes the same. I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright.
This is
It
funny.
doesn't matter if it's the Thermodian or the Sentinel. They don't get
Anything
to
here?
change who
No
you are.
chest this time? Okay. There we go. Off we go.
What you said back there. Thank you.
Here's the second one. guess now we're gonna get the third sword and unlock the last one.
Fleur-de-lis, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left. My most beloved resonator, why persist in the error of thy ways?
Because this is when the Sentinel got corrupted.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you.
Yeah, so I guess she had to like
So I may rise.
fight the Sentinel and trap the Sentinel. Because the Sentinel was corrupted, I assume that's why she like probably got the center in the tower and then put the field around that so no one could get in.
You saw that too. Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him? Thank you. Anna, is it over? Oh no. Everyone. I am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover, just now there was...
Shh. Later. Someone needs a quiet moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator. Because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Feeling better?
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian. That is why we need to investigate the frequency you absorbed earlier.
My turn to shine. That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like the Nodian.
You tried eating it again.
Of course not. It reeks. Just the smell alone is enough. Like I said, it's mixed up with something. Too tough to chew.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hogmas to the person who unsealed the passage?
Make the Threnodian perhaps strengthen the Blessed Maiden. Split the energy.
Huh? You are a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. What if you use their abilities to split it yourself?
I haven't forgotten how I became a resonator, and I know I don't have the ability to do that.
Maybe being suppressed by the
Do you
Threnodian.
think the mixed frequencies Abby felt came from me? But why would I do that?
The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway. Cardathia is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight. Same as before. We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Of course. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? Dragon Tacet Discords lived here long before the Renacita settlers arrived. With time and patience, the Order tamed them into echoes. They are fiercely intelligent and have their own social order. Gehinnom was their king, and the only one we believed could lift the siege of the Dark Tide. We hoped he would bring us the truth, but it seems he failed. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I need to clear my mind. I won't let my feelings get in the way of our journey tomorrow. You should get some rest.
Use audio. Okay, so I don't have the recipe for that, so I can't do that one.
It's late. You should get some rest.
That's annoying.
What? My eyes are still peeled. Nope, nada. Zilch. I can't shake the feeling that the two frequencies are somehow connected.
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate. So the source of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Yeah, could be. Isn't there one last place to go? Who knows what you'll need to cram into your tacit mark next?
Is that Cardathia?
Come on.
Sorry I woke you.
And I couldn't sleep anyway.
Were you singing just then?
Yes, a farewell song from the people of Renacita. We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave. During that battle, I never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing. And before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects. So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, and they might not understand me. I want to say goodbye properly and thank them. You think I'm fooling myself? No. I'm sure they can feel what's in your heart.
I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible. I once saw two friends. One who was already dead, reconcile with each other from within a Sonaro sphere. When frequencies are concentrated in one place, it's possible that their reverberations could still carry traces of human will.
Meaning?
They might still be able to hear and feel. Your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings could have reached them. After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real world.
Really?
They haven't made a move against us. They must still remember you, which means they can probably hear you too.
I'm glad. No. If they can still hear and feel, then the time for goodbyes hasn't come. I need to give them a real victory.
You can ease up a little. As long as their obsession holds and the Sonaro sphere stays intact, they won't vanish.
Bound by obsession till relieved of duty.
Cardathea?
I just remembered something.
Nothing. Just a stray thought.
Hey, since we know you don't carry any blame, should I call you Cardathea or Fleur-de-Lis?
Cardathea. Yes. Cardathea will do. I want to stay here for a moment. Will you keep me company?
Good, they fell asleep sitting there.
Good morning.
Morning, Cardathea.
That's funny.
It's time to go. Today is the day we settle this.
Let's do it.
Hung was telling us to hurry up.
wonder how Cantarella's doing.
We can call her if you're worried.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Ever the early riser. Did you call to say good morning?
Good morning.
Is something the matter, Cardassier?
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
So you do care. Good to know my efforts weren't wasted.
She hung up. Was that meant as encouragement?
Everyone shows kindness in their own way.
Interesting. Are we able to go back this way? There'd be something to... Okay, apparently going all the way over there would take me out of the this area. I'm gonna go over there because he's back to it by when that last checkpoint. Oh my God.
I wonder how Cantarella's doing.
We can call her if you're worried.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Ever the early riser. Did you call
Okay,
to
they're
say
actually
good
with
morning?
anything here.
Good morning.
I thought there'd be something back here. Apparently not.
Is something the matter, Cardassier?
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
Good to know my efforts weren't wasted.
She hung up. Was that meant as encouragement?
Everyone shows kindness in their own way.
I got to this checkpoint, so I should, cause I didn't, I guess cause I didn't get to there, it like pulled it all the way back over there. That's annoying. I have to run all the way there to get to that. Okay. Yeah, look at this, like, shuffle around the edge for that. I always want to get to where it's gonna like illuminate the map in this way. Spinning the
Quickly and swiftly. Still recognize me? Victory favors me. Stand down. Time to part ways. An absurd impudence. A new era awaits. Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Shape the shapeless. Leave it to me. The spirit of evolution. Grow for me. My compliments. Surrender. Still recognize me? You've crossed the wrong person. You will yield.
Yeah. Probably would do that attacking move.
Running won't save me. The world is mine. In the name of the Montanes.
Yeah, if that's your finish, or be close to it. There's that. I'm gonna have to complete the main quest to unlock that bit. I got another 200 for and that, an arrow. Yeah.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need... You there, looking to put on some...
Still recognize me? Surrender. Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my
Thought he had me. Yeah. Smack.
Synchronization. Bloom.
I was thinking that I forgot to do the third wave on this time.
In the name of the Montelis.
I wasn't even out, so I just wrecked them. Here we go again.
Still recognize me? Improvise. Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless. Deference. Synchronization. Leave it to me. Fruit of evolution. Glow for me. Luminous energy. My compliment. Still recognize me?
There, I got the defense in, I got boosted damage.
You will yield. The world is mine. A new era awaits. Still recognize me?
There you go. Get a bunch of materials and stuff, and that should have definitely cleared that. There you go. 3 dailies are done. Now one more Overthorn. I'll have that one done for the weekly as well. Okay, that was the daily. Everything about it. Except for everything about it. See, we still have a lot to learn. See, there's his new message. Rent again. Feels like I won't. Maybe it's time to look pretty. Anyway, thanks for your help. Everything. Paying for this. I would have been out there like actually done a bad painting of whoever that we'd actually see. Maybe there was one while he was. Unless there was one when he was there, we just didn't turn the camera to see it. I don't know. Oh well.